All right, Shalom, Kahalo Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rekah Kodash, Shalom, and salutations and double honors to the elder apostles of Great Millstone, where I continue to learn this 100% truth. Double honors to those men, Yahweh Shem Shai, Barakatham. Shalom also to the elder bishops of Great Millstone, where I also continue to learn this 100% truth. Yahweh Shem Shai, Barakatham. Shalom also to the elders, the prophets, teachers, and evangelists of Great Millstone, where I also continue to learn this 100% truth. Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, Barakatham. And last but not least, Shalom to the speckled bird, the confused face, the Akim and Aqua, the Akim on the highways and byways, and last but not least, the elect. Back again with another video. This is a sit down, and I'm going to entitle this Sorrow is, when I wrote it down, sorrow is better than laughter. Sorrow is better than laughter. And right now there are a lot of people who scoffed and came against the prophets, the apostles, the bishops, the teachers of Great Millstone, and other brothers also out there. And you're going to be sorrowful soon. You're laughing now, but you're going to be sorrow. And even though Yahweh Shem Yahushai puts the spirit on us to do this work, and we crack a joke and make fun from time to time, this is a very serious solemn asylum, and it's nothing funny about this, but we have fun with it through the power and spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahushai, because you're supposed to. But Yahweh Shem Yahushai is not playing with you fools out here, because he's not. Yahweh Shem Yahushai will not be mocked, Salaki, and you're going to pay the price for it. But let's get into some scriptures, and I pray that you be edified with it. Ecclesiastes 12:4, and it reads, "And the doors shall be shut in the streets when the sound of the grinding is low." Grinding represents work jobs. So we do understand that, in this time, the closer we get to Yahweh Shai returning, that we understand that things are going to happen. Bad things are going to happen. Things are going to get worse. Things are going to get bad. And these jobs that we have or we're working, we're not going to be able to work these jobs forever. You know what I'm saying? We're not going to be able to do anything other than survive waiting on Yahweh Shai, because Babylon is trying to show you so many ways. They're shutting this place down. So jobs are going to become pretty much extinct, and AI is going to take over everything. You know what I mean? "And he shall rise up at the voice of the bird, and all the daughters of music shall be brought low. Also, when they shall be afraid of that which is high, and fears shall be in the way, and the almond tree shall flourish, and the grasshopper shall be a burden, and desire shall fail, because man goeth to his long home, and the mourners go out. And the mourners go about the streets, or ever the silver cord be loosed, or the golden bowl be broken, or the pitcher be broken at the fountain, or the wheel broken at the cistern. So, in so many ways, America is going to lose. Babylon is going to lose its rulership, its control over the world. And these are the things that are coming to fruition, versus thinking that for most that Babylon, America, is when I say Babylon, is going to they're going to find a way out of this. Ain't no way out of this. This is it. And after this, Yahweh Shem Yahushai is going to return and get us up out of here, man. This is Zephaniah 1:11. Howl, like howl, not how. Howl, ye inhabitants of Maktesh, for all the merchant people are cut down. All they that bear silver are cut off. And it shall come to pass at that time that I will search Jerusalem with candles. This is the time we're in now. This is the time Yahweh Shem Shah is searching his elect. He's searching for his men. And punish the men that are settled on their lees, that say in their heart that the Lord will not do good, neither will he do evil. But Yahweh Shem Shah, he's doing both. Therefore their goods shall become a booty. A booty is a spoil. This is where they get the term booty from, to make it as a mocking term for dealing with women or whatever. But it's a spoil that the spoils go to the winner. You know what I mean? So whoever the conqueror is receives the booty. And their houses a desolation. They shall also build houses, but not inhabit them. And they shall plant vineyards, but not drink the wine of thereof. Now, who is this talking about? Who is Zephaniah talking about? He's talking about you. You're going to build these homes, and he's talking from where I'm at. A lot of northern kingdom of Israel are building these homes and building these apartments, and they're not going to live in them. You know what I mean? You see them building the skeleton parts of the home, and they're not going to live in them. But they know how to build them, though. That's how you know these are the people, man. But not drink wine thereof. The great day of Yahweh is near. It is near, and hasteth greatly. Even the voice of the day of the Lord, the mighty man shall cry there bitterly. That day is a day of wrath, a day of trouble and distress, a day of wasteness and desolation, a day of darkness and gloominess, a day of clouds and thick darkness. That's the time that's coming. Zephaniah is prophesying on what's about to happen here right now. We're very close. A day of the trumpet, an alarm against the fenced cities and against the high towers. That's right, we are blowing that trumpet. We are blowing that trumpet. And I will bring distress upon men, that they shall walk like blind men, because they have sinned against Yahweh, and their blood shall be poured out as dusk, and their flesh as the dung. Neither their silver nor their gold shall be able to deliver them in the day of the Lord's wrath, but the whole land shall be devoured by the fire of his jealousy. What's that fire talking about? These scriptures are consistent. They back each other up. From the Old Testament to the Apocrypha to the New Testament. It's talking about those nuclear warheads, those ICBM missiles. And he shall make even a speedy radiance of all them that dwell in the land. So, destruction is coming to this place. Judgment is coming to Babylon, to America. Regardless of what you hear these other people talk about or lie to you about, listen to the elder apostles of Great Millstone on down, and you don't have to be persuaded in your own mind, but you got to work out fear. You got to work out your own fear you got to work out your own salvation with fear and tremblance. We're not here to convince you about what's going to happen. We're just here to speak the words of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. Now, if you listen to them, then you're on the right path. It's all we're here to do is just preach and teach the words of Yahweh Yahushai. We're not here to the Yahweh Bashem Yahushai is the one who bids you or brings you into this. Not the elder apostles on down. They're just diligent at doing their job. Wise men that work for Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. That's all they are. That's not all, but that's what they are. Matthew 24:22. And except those days should be shortened, which they are, these days are shortened, there should no flesh be saved, but for the elect's sake, those days shall be shortened. Now, the elect, is you have the called, and you have the chosen, and then you have the elect. The called are everybody. The called is everyone who wakes up to the understanding of who you are, um, your history as a Hebrew Israelite, right? The chosen are the ones that Yahweh Shai uses to bring this information out. And the elect are the ones, the final ones, who Yahweh Shai will have salvation for. So there's 3 stages to this, and learning and understanding and preaching and teaching, and also being acceptable to Yahweh Shai for you to be part of the first fruits. Right? Romans 8:33, who shall lay anything to the charge of the Most High's elect? It is the Most High that judgeth it. So there's nothing you can do to the children or to the elect of the Most High at all. It's like you. This is the Old Testament. Isaiah 45:4. For Jacob my servant's sake, and Israel mine elect, I have even called thee by thy name. I have surnamed thee, though thou hast not known me. How do you get to know the Most High? Reading these scriptures, learning these scriptures, um, um, digesting the book, the entire book. That's including the Apocrypha, not just the Old Testament. The Old Testament, the Apocrypha, and the New Testament. It's like it. Daniel 12:1, and it reads, and at that time shall Michael stand up, the great prince, which standeth for the children of thy people. I said all people the Most High's people? No. He has one people that he loves. And there shall be a time of trouble, such as never was since there was a nation, even to that same time, and at that time thy people shall be delivered. Everyone that shall be found written in the book. What book is that? The book of life. Ooh, the book of life, man. That's what we're fighting for, to have our name in the book of life. Exodus 33, Salakia. And the Lord said to Moses, whosoever have sinned against me, him will I blot out of my book. So you are him scoffing and mocking and laughing with your folly, but you should be in a state of sorrow. You should be in a state of begging. You should be in a state of praying that Yahweh Bash and Yahweh Shai has mercy on your spirit. For real. But you'd rather be involved in, you want to make trips for next year. You want to go on boat rides and go to different countries, and not realizing that all of this is about to be done with real soon. That's why I read the scriptures that I read to you. It's about to be a big rap out here, man. Revelation 20 and I'll start at 12. And I saw the dead, small and great, stand before the Most High, and the books were open. And another book was open, which is the book of life. And the dead were judged out of those things which were written in the books, according to their works. So you should be working. It's like, forgive me. You should be working. You should be doing this work. You should be fearing the Most High. You should be praying. You should be fasting. I'm not just talking to you. I'm talking to myself first. I'm in this flesh and blood too. So you should be doing everything that you can every day to try to please the Most High, because it's going to be the day, which is the Lord's day, and none of those things will matter. It'll be Judgment Day. It won't be, oh, give me a minute, let me prove it right now. It won't be that. Damn. Let's keep moving right along here. Luke 12:15. And he said unto them, take heed and beware of the covetousness, for a man's life consisteth not in the abundance of the things which he possesseth. So these worldly things don't matter. What matters is your spirit and how you follow commandments and pleasing the Most High, Yahweh, Bahashim Yahushai. That's what matters. This stuff comes and goes, but the Lord's word is forever. It shall endure forever. This is how you definitely need to be in the understanding of what you think is around you and the possessions that you have is really nothing. You should be in a state of sorrow versus in a state of laughter. Because if you truly understood the scriptures and these prophecies, because your mind should be wrapped on prophecy, you would know that all this stuff is going to melt and burn and be done away with anyway. All that remains is who you are and what Yahweh Bashem Yahushua is going to do when he sends Yahweh Shai. That's what's important. Colossians 3:5. Salakia. Okay. Colossians 3:5, and it reads, mortify therefore your members which are upon the earth, fornication, uncleanness, inordinate affection, evil, concupiscence, and covetousness, which is idolatry, for which things sake the wrath of the Most High cometh on the children of disobedience, and the which ye also walked sometime when ye lived in them. Inordinate affections, idolatry. We're wrapped up in all of these things, man, and we think it's okay. We think that living this life is okay and is acceptable. I've always heard wacky tacky Christians. I was never, grew up in the church, but I've always heard how Christians would use the argue point of, and it was almost like they would say it's a free pass, but we don't have to keep the commandments anymore. So to them, it was a free pass to do what they wanted to do because they didn't have to keep the commandments anymore. But they wanted the Most High to love them, but they didn't have to do the work. Ain't that something? We don't got to do nothing to please the Most High. We the prize. Feminism was with the Christians for a long time. Amos 3:7. Surely the Lord, the Most High, will do nothing, but he revealeth his secret unto his servants, the prophets. And the prophets are what? They're only Israel, man. I ain't gonna be doing this. So I gotta get ready to bust a move. But the prophets are only Israelites, man. When you go to the next, when you go to chapter to Amos 2, chapter 2, verse 11, it says, "And I raised up of your sons for prophets, and your young men for Nazarites. Is it not even thus, O ye children of Israel, saith Yahweh?" The scriptures back each other. The scriptures back you up all the time. Never let you down. If you know what you're reading and you understand what you're reading. Kind of like Philip with the Israelite who was called Ethiopian, which was an Israelite. Someone has to teach you. A man of the Lord, a man of Yahweh Shem Yahushua has to teach you. Ecclesiastes 7:3. Sorrow is better than laughter, for by the sadness of the countenance the heart is made better. Reality. The heart is of the wise. The heart of the wise is in the house of mourning. Woo! But the heart of fools is in the house of mirth. And that's what's wrong with you. You think it's all good. You think it's all right. Salakia. Um, Psalms 11:4. The Lord is the holy. The Lord is in his holy temple. The Lord's throne is in heaven. His eyes behold, his eyelids try the children of men. The most high Yahweh Shem Yahushua is always, his judgment goes out every day. Just like it. Every day. Proverbs 8:30. 30:8. Remove far from vanity and lies. Give me neither poverty nor riches. Feed me with food convenient for me, lest I be full and deny thee, and say, who is the Lord? Or lest I be poor and still, and take the name of the most of my power in vain. Salakia. Move right along. Isaiah 1:5. Why should ye be stricken any more? Ye will revolt more and more. The whole head is sick, and the whole heart is faint. This is why Yahweh Shem Yahushua has destroyed a lot of his people, because their head is sick. I call them rotten apples. They're disgusting, and they're rotten, and there's no way to change it back other than destroying them, and then bringing them back. 1 Timothy 6:6. But godliness with contentment is a great gain. For we brought nothing into this world, and it is certain we can carry nothing out. And having food and remnant, let us be therewith content. But they that will be rich fall into temptation and a snare, and into many foolish and hurtful lusts, which drown men in destruction and perdition. Yeah, I used to remember, man, even in the truth, man, my mind sometimes would, think about having this kind of money or that kind of money, what I could do, for my family and what I would do for the brotherhood and, those types of things. And the more and more I read, the more and more I understand. It's like, look, like Yahweh Shah said, I just need my daily bread, man. You know, and I'm content and very happy with that. Can't complain. Very grateful and thankful. The Most High um, takes care of me. And a lot of people, as the scriptures say, receive benefits and they don't even know the name of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shah. He do things for people that doesn't even know him. Matthew 6:21. For where your treasure is, there will your heart be also. So that's going to tell you, you know what I'm saying? You're going to find out who's who when you decide to see when you search their spirit, it'll show you what kind of person that person is, what they really chasing and what they really about, because they can't hide it. Sirach 2:10. Look at the generations of old and see, did ever any trust in Yahweh and was confounded? Confounded means confused. Or did any abide in his fear and was forsaken? Or whom did he ever despise that called upon him? And this is why you have to know the name of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shah. If you don't know the name, how you gonna get anywhere in life? And when I mean in life, meaning in the time we're coming into, think the Lord is going to have salvation for you? Ezekiel 4:16. Moreover, he said unto me, Son of man, behold, I will break the staff of bread in Jerusalem, and they shall eat bread by weight and with care, and they shall drink water by measure and with astonishment, that they may want bread and water, and be astonished one with another, and consume away for their iniquity. And that's what's going to happen to you 2/3, man. We're going to get ready to get out of here. I got to get ready to bust a move. Let's see. What kind of buttons here? Second Ezra 6:22. And suddenly shall the sown places appear unsown, the full storehouses shall suddenly be found empty, and the trumpet shall give a sound, which when every man heareth shall be suddenly afraid. And that's the time we are definitely coming into. All of this mirth and folly and nonsense that y'all doing, Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shah is about to stop all of that. You think that things are just going to work out and everything's going to be okay. And it's not. We're about to be done with this. Ezekiel, I'm going to get ready to close it down. Ezekiel 5:7. Thus saith Yahweh, thy power and evil, and only evil, behold, is come. And end is come, and end is come. It watcheth for thee, behold, it is come, and it is here now. It is here. One more scripture, let me get out of here. So I got to go bust some move. I definitely got to go. I gotta go. Yeah, I gotta go. I got to go. Jeremiah 6:10. 16, and it reads, Thus saith the Lord, stand ye in the ways, and see, and ask for the old paths, where is the good way, and walk therein, and ye shall find rest for your souls. But they said, we will not walk therein. So 2/3 of you who are stubborn and backsliding will be destroyed. So get yourselves prepared, man, to the best of your ability, and understand that it is better to be in the what is it? Sorrow. It's better to be sorrow, better to be in laughter, because reality is that, the scriptures tell you that wisdom make a wise. Oppression makes a wise man angry. So that means he understands, because he's a wise man, on what's really going around in his life and in the world. Abu Rak desire you were edified with the lesson. Koholo Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Rakak, Radash, Shalom, and salutations again in double honors to the elder apostles of GMS on down, and Shalom to the elect of Baba Ball. Shalom.